سكر الليالي على الأقدار واستحلل القيامة.
And then Hajja Rabea again, I'm just reading one more hadith. He says, the first people will be judged on the day of rising will be a man martyred. He will be brought and informed of the blessings he had. He will acknowledge them. Allah will say, what did you do with them? He will say, I fought for you till I was martyred. Allah will say, you lie. Rather you fought so it would be said, a bold man, and he was sent to the fire. There will be a man to where Allah gave a lot of wealth and all sorts of property. He will be brought and informed of his blessing, and he will acknowledge it. Allah will say, what did you do with them? He will answer, there was no path in which you liked spending to be done, but I spent on you. You lie. Allah Ta'ala replied, you lie. Rather you did it, so that it be said, he is generous. So again, this is Aminu wa Aminu, together. And again, I just want to say, we are coming into a time where we are going to have such trust. We have trust, we've been made mu'min, but we have to build it up. We have to guard our iman and build it up. And as quickly, before I end this, a way, of course, once I said to Shaykh Umar, how does one change? What can we do? Because firstly you do it because it's a gift from Allah, Allah give me trust. Then we do what we've been asked to do. Study, fikra and dhikra. And it's discipline. Shaykh Umar said, when I asked him, he said, hope lies in discipline. That means you do not stop it. That you find time a little bit, all the time. You do a little bit of study. Shaykh Umar said, study, select and build up a knowledge that will protect you in every situation. Select. We're not all meant to become alims. Some of us will, inshallah. But select the knowledge that's going to help you, your inward and your outward. I mean, simple things. The Rasul said, we know if he said we quarrel, then he says give a gift. These are things that protect us. Give us, this is the knowledge. Reflection. We have to have time for reflection. We have to reflect on what we're saying in the Diwan. We have to. We have to reflect what is said in the Wird and say it with meaning. We have to reflect on where are we going. We have to stop and pause. There's a woman, she once said, if you do not pause, and if you rush from one appointment to another, you sacrifice wonder and awe, and you lose connectedness with your destiny. So you lose wonder and awe, and as in reflection, Shaykh Muhammad Nabi says, reflect on the sky, reflect on the seas, reflect on, we must do this. And if you find yourselves in trouble and difficulty and you reflect, and you sit still and reflect and look, joy comes up in your heart. Joy returns. Joy comes back and your troubles disappear. And finally, dhikr Allah. Shaykh Abdul gave to all of us, not too long ago, he said, you must do 10 minutes of Isnul Adhin. Only 10 minutes he's asking for in the night, sometime between Isha and Fajr, whenever you like, just 10 minutes. But also, to have dhikr, and I've said this many times, but make it your homeland. Make it the place you want to go back to. You know, and I said before, I think, you know, if you find things difficult in the world and you're in pain about this situation in the world, you do what you can. You go out and you do what you can, but you return to your dhikr. You turn to La ilaha illallah, hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakeel. If you find things in the community, you're having problems, you do what you can to solve the difficulties of the community, then you return, hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakeel, hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakeel. Within your family, with your husband, with your children, everything that it contains. You're helping your husband, you're serving your family, but you return to your dhikr. And in yourself, when you find you are constricted, you're having whatever it is, turn to Allah, 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 Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakeel. Whatever dhikr you wish, but remember that Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakeel is, Shaykh Muhammad Habib said, it's the dhikr of the age, and Shaykh Hajja Rabea Redpath, he said that Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakeel is what all the prophets said in time of difficulty. And he said it's the great defense. It's the defense against worries and enemies, worries and conflicts. And he said it's the sword of the awliya. He said it's a great medication. And he says, say it and Allah will help you in your affair. But you must say it with meaning. You must. He is the wakeel. Allah is the guardian. Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakeel. You're saying he is the guardian. So, and Shaykh Abdul Qadir finally, of course, in 100 Steps, he said wakeel is, Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakeel is the great dhikr for tawakkul and for trust when you are in a state of crisis or doubt or feel you can't go on. He said you bang your fists on the table. Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakeel, till they're gone. And we're going to need this in our time. We need it. And we are people of Iman, we are the Mu'minun, and we thank Allah for the gift of this, which means we must therefore be trustworthy. We are the people who are trustworthy to each other, that we don't talk badly about each other, that we love each other, that we really lower the eyes to the faults of the other, that we really feel we're amongst those who are trustworthy, and we want love to dwell in our hearts for the trusting ones, and we are the trusting ones, and may we be the trusted. So Bismillah, I ask Allah to bless Prophet Muhammad and his family and companions. Allah bless Shaykh Abdul Qadir with the highest of stations, the best of gifts. And we thank you for the enormous gift of Shaykh Abdul Qadir. Oh Allah, may we carry out his teachings, and we ask Allah to give him long life and good health. We ask Allah to help all the rightly guided Muslims wherever they are, help all the groups of the Murabitun, bless all their emirs, and bless Zuleika and Asya and all the wives of the emirs, and we ask Allah for blessings on this gathering to put a seal in our hearts of love and longing for Allah, and that our work may have success in all the different countries. Give us success, and may all our work come from a pure heart that's yearning for you and full of love for you and love for each other. And we ask Allah to bless this gathering and all of the men, and give everybody a safe journey on their return home.
ذكر الليالي على الأقدام